way I can prove that is I think every, 6, 7, 8 year old has an inherent understanding of both jurisdiction and jurisprudence. Now, if we truly are, or we were, some of us were, wards of the state, why not think like a child for a moment, just so we can understand foundational concepts? Because it's my view that children up until a certain age are pretty much endowed with the reason that was granted to everybody by God. And it's only after a certain amount of time in this realm that they start to lose contact with that and do things like go be, uh, you know, attorneys or whatever. So go back to a moment for, where you feel you're 7 or 8 years old playing with your friends in your front yard. Now, the front yard is where the game is taking place. And that's all generally agreed upon. They say, okay, the grass is the boundary. You have to stay inside the grass. And if you're playing, let's say freeze tag or, some whatever game, there are certain rules that you have to follow that everybody will follow in the game. And one of those rules is if you go outside the bounds, it doesn't count. Like if you run outside of bounds and someone chases you and tries to tag you, immediately you're going to say, nope, nope, doesn't count, outside the bounds. And as soon as you step outside of that, you're no longer in the game. So therefore, you could say the jurisdiction of the rules is the boundaries of the grass. And as long as you are inside that jurisdiction and you look like you're playing the game, you can get tagged. They'll freeze your assets. They'll send, whoever after you.
Goons to your house.
So that's how jurisdiction is. Now, obviously there's overlapping jurisdictions. Like let's say the neighbor, their kids are also playing a game, and they want their boundary to extend a little bit into your yard, just a little bit. So you're going to see kids from the other yard playing in what you think is your game, but you don't realize there's an overlapping jurisdiction there.
Which
and they're
would be
not
concurrent
actually
jurisdiction.
Right. It's like maybe that's concurrent jurisdiction where two things are happening at the same time. And depending on what jersey you have on, it's going to signify to the other players what facts there are, which is, well, you have a jersey on, you must be playing. That is a fact. I'm going to tag you. And if you don't have those markings or you don't have that status, then you are not going to be part of the game, or they're just going to kick you out. So that to me is how I understand jurisdiction.